Hands ready. Reach. Colored holes along the wall, morning shadows standing tall. Chalk dust settles in the air, quiet focus waiting there. Fingers find another grip, careful weight in every shift. One more reach without a sound. Trust is built from higher ground. The wall doesn't rush my pace, every move must find its place. I stay locked beyond the next, not the move I just addressed. Steady hands, patient mind, leave the noise of floor behind. Higher isn't just above, it's the way you learn to trust. Stretch beyond what feels familiar. Find another way to move, stone by stone, choice by choice. Strength is louder than your voice. Vertical. Rubber soles against the wall, tiny changes shape it all. The snare arrives with measured force, matching every change of course. Shoulders working, breathing slow, finding paths I didn't know. One clean reach, a balance turn, every failure helps me learn. Morning light begins to spread across the routes, painted red. The final hold is close enough, built through patience, never luck. Lift your eyes, stay composed, trust the line that you have chosen. Higher isn't just above, it's the way you learn to trust. Stretch beyond what feels familiar. Find another way to move, stone by stone, choice by choice. Strength is louder than your voice. Vertical. Vertical. Every wall becomes a map, every pause removes the doubt. Not because the climb is easy, because I never turn around. Hands grow stronger, vision wide, nothing left for me to hide. Morning breaks across the glass, leaving every fear in past. New heights waiting, step by step, the best route isn't finished yet. Vertical. Hey, hey. Vertical. Vertical. Climb higher. Saw it. First step. Go. Wooden boards beneath my feet, waves keep time without a beat. Seagulls drift above the tide, morning walking by my side. Cool wind brushes through my sleeves, the skyline slowly starts to breathe. One long shadow leads the way, night dissolves into the day. Footprints fade behind the shore, nothing asks for something more. Quiet rhythm fills the air, like it has been waiting there. Easy now, let it flow. Trust the places that you know. Lift your eyes beyond the blue, find a horizon, pull like distant rain, soft but steady, all the same. Shoes keep tracing weatherwood, everything feels understood. Coffee waiting far ahead, no unfinished words unsaid. Gentle waves replace the noise, simple moments, simple choice. Sunlight paints the water gold, turning silence into hope. Take the breeze, find your place, let the daylight touch your face. Lift your eyes beyond the blue, find the horizon, pulling through. Leave the weight out with the tide, carry only what's inside. Light returns without a sound, hope is where it's always found. Tide light. Ask for steady feet. One more shoreline, one more dawn. The quiet keeps me moving on. Morning settles in my hands, everything is where it stands. Open skies, open sea, nothing else is calling me. One last breath, one last view, a brand new gate comes into view. Tide line, begin again. Go. Fresh air, quiet trail, go. Morning settles through the trees, branches dancing with the breeze. Dust lifts softly from the ground, every step a gentle sound. Sunlight filters leaf by leaf, shadows moving underneath. A narrow path against a wind, leaving yesterday behind. Wooden bridge across the stream, everything feels calm and clean. No traffic lights, no city glow, just another place to grow. Listen close, take it in, that's where all good days begin. The road doesn't need a name, the sky doesn't stay the same. Follow where the light will lead, trust the ground beneath your feet. Breathing deep, moving free, nothing else I need to see. Trail mark. Trail mark. Roots and stones beneath my stride teach a different way to climb. Birds on fades behind the trees, wind replaces distant streets. The drums arrive like steady rain, keeping rhythm through the lane. A falling log, a gentle turn, every mile another earned. The hill gives way to open light, clouds are drifting out of sight. The view appears without a sound, like it was always waiting now. Lift your eyes, hold your pace, find your own unhurried space. The road doesn't need a name, the sky doesn't stay the same. Follow where the light will lead, trust the ground beneath your feet. too becomes a story, written softly underfoot. Not because I reached the summit, because I chose the path I took. Morning grows with every stride. Hope is walking by my side. Leave the noise beyond the trees. Carry only what I need. Open heart, open sky. Another chapter passing by. Trail mark, trail mark. Ooh, keep exploring. Orange light across the tracks. Morning paints the factory glass. Heavy chains rest by the wall. Quiet echoes through it all. Hands press out against the sled. Rubber grips the concrete edge. Short, explosive, measured drive. Muscle lances, pulse comes alive. Signals flash beyond the fence. Nothing feels accidental. The city's waking far away. I'm already in the day. Lean into the pressure now. Strength is built without a sound. Push until the skyline bends. Find a place where doubt just ends. Steel horizon, stand your ground. Let determination shape the sound. Clear direction, focus eyes. Watch the morning slowly rise. Footsteps striking steady waves. Dust lifts softly from the pavement. Recovery turns into speed. Discipline becomes the lead. The guitar opens into light. The snare locks everything in time. Breath grows deeper, posture tall. No hesitation at all. Wind moves through the empty street. The sunlight reaches tired feet. The final sprint begins to fly, leaving the room. The entrance closes with a click. Blue LEDs along the brick. Half the lights are resting low, like the building's breathing slow. Dumbbells waiting in a row. Quiet mirrors steal the glow. No one's rushing through the space. Only patience sets the pace. Cable lines begin to pull, smooth and steady, never forced. Every movement leaves a trace, drawn with calm instead of noise. Nothing borrowed, nothing loud. Focus settles like a cloud. Leave the world outside tonight. Let the silence feel alive. Every motion tells the truth, hidden in the smallest moves. No applause, no flashing signs, only purpose over time. Low lights. Rubber flooring, steady grip, water bottle, careful sip. The rhythm blooms without a rush. The snare arrives in gentle bursts. Shadows stretch across the wall, tiny echoes through the hall. Minutes drip without a name, yet I never train the same. A final curl, a measured press, nothing more, nothing less. The glass begins to catch the dawn before I know this night is gone. Hold the moment, let it stay. Strength is built this quiet way. Lights. Low lights. Finding light inside the dark. Calm decisions, steady hands, building more than anyone plans. The room grows bright, the night's complete. Another promise quietly keeps. Low lights. Slow start, bucking. Slow start, like glass reflects a fading sky. Quiet moments passing by. Shoes aligned beside the rack. No need to hurry coming back. Music slips beneath the skin. That's where all good days begin. Hands adjust a steady grip. One deep breath before the lift. The room stays calm, the lights stay low. Small routines begin to flow. No distraction finds a way. Everything belongs today. Feel the shift, take your place. nothing standing in your way. Move a little closer now. Leave the way behind somehow. Find the rhythm, find the spark, even when the room is dark. Open eyes, open heart. Every session is a start. Offset, offset. The mirrors catch a passing light, turn the shadows into lines. Measured steps across the floor, quiet strength becoming more. The snare lands with easy confidence. The groove keeps building without force. Nothing wasted, nothing rushed. Every choice is made with trust. Windows slowly welcomed on, hours disappear and move along. The music fades into the air, the feeling always stays somewhere. Let it grow, stay composed. Strength is found in what you chose. Move a little closer now. Leave the way behind somehow. Find the rhythm, find the spark, even when the room is dark. Open eyes, open heart. Every session is a start. Offset, offset. The clock keeps turning quietly. The habit writes the memory. No finish line to celebrate, just another step to elevate. Step ahead without a sound. Build your future from the ground. Clear direction, calm control. Moving closer to the goal. Morning waves beyond the glass. The best moments never pass. Offset, offset. Begin again. Offset, begin again. Cold morning, still water. Start. Mist hangs low above the lake. Wooden boards begin to wake. Hands trace lines along the dock, waiting for the day to start. A single ripple breaks the glass. Morning quietly moves past. The silence isn't empty now. It teaches me to slow somehow. The first few steps are light and slow, finding places only I know. No race against another name, only showing up again. The horizon starts to breathe, pulling something out of me. Let the current set the pace, carry down away from this place. Hold the moment, don't look back. Trust the path beneath the tracks. The sky unfolds, the water shines, everything begins in time. Northbound, needles leave marks upon the wood. Simple things can feel this good. The drums arrive like steady waves, giving shape to open space. The melody begins to climb without demanding all my time. Clouds drift slowly out of sight. Silver turns to morning light. The quiet follows where I go long after I leave the shore. Lift your eyes, feel the day. Everything will find its way. Let the current set the pace, carry doubt away from this place. Hold the moment, don't look back. Trust the path beneath the tracks. The sky unfolds, the water shines. Everything begins in time. Northbound, northbound. No finish waiting in the distance. Only roads I've yet to see. The smallest choice is made in silence. Shape the person I will be. Blue light falls across the bay. Nothing's standing in my way. Open hands, a clearer view. Morning paints the world anew. The wind remembers where I've been. Another chapter can begin. Northbound, northbound, onward. Onward. Find the line, move clean. Find a line. Tape marks crossing on the floor. Morning slips beneath the door. Footsteps draw a steady frame. Nothing here is quite the same. Quick turns underneath the light. Balance leading left and right. Every landing soft and clean. Sharper than I've ever been. Breath stays easy, vision wide. Small reactions become guide. No distraction takes control. Only movement makes me whole. Read the space, trust the flow. Let instinct begin to show. Shift the angle, change the view. Everything begins with you. Open pathways, clear direction. Built through quiet repetition. Feet stay light, mind stays clear. Nothing else can reach me here. Vector. Spread across the lane. Precision grows without a name. The groove arrives beneath my stride. Confidence begins to rise. The snare cuts through without a rush. The rhythm never needs to push. Hands relax, shoulders fall. Better balance changes up. Glass reflects the morning sky. Clouds continue drifting by. The session ends without a sound. Only progress left around. the pace. Leave no motion out of place. Shift the angle, change the view. Everything begins with you. Open pathways, clear direction. Built through quiet repetition. Feet stay light, mind stays clear. Nothing else can reach me here. Vector. Control, piece by piece, it shapes the whole. Your shortcut written on the floor, just a reason to explore. Step with purpose, stay aware. Opportunity is everywhere. Forward motion, calm intention, built through daily repetition. Eyes ahead, future clear. The next beginning starts right here. Vector. Vector. Move with purpose. Fluorescent lights and steady rolls, long shadows where the silence grows. Keys rest quietly in my hand. Another day begins its plan. Rubber tires mark the floor. Heavy footsteps ask for more. Steel handles meet an open grip. No wasted motion, no loose grip. Foot by foot the distance shrinks. Focus settles before I think. The echo follows every stride. Nothing left to run and hide. Waiting hand, eyes ahead. Leave the restless thoughts unsaid. Carry what was built today. Never let it drift away. Ground zero. Start from here. Turning pressure into gear. Calm resolve, steady flame. Walking stronger through the same. Concrete pillars pass in line. The rhythm locks without a sign. The snare arrives, the pulse expands. Strength is earned with patient hands. The final length across the lane drops the weight, then starts again. No finish, pen overhead, only progress moving ahead. Morning finds the upper street. Sunlight warms the cooling breeze. The work is done before the rush. Quiet effort builds the trust. Hold the frame, trust the load. Every step becomes the road. Carry what was built today. Never let it drift away. Ground zero. Start from here. Turning pressure into gear. Calm resolve, steady flame. Walking stronger through the same. quiet mind begin. Blue reflections on the wall, morning hasn't fully crawled. Towel resting on the chair, cool air moving through the space. Lanes stretch farther than they seem, silver lines beneath the beams. A steady breath, a steady gaze, nothing pulling me away. Fingertips touch the surface slow, tiny circles start to grow. The silence feels alive somehow. Everything begins right now. Take the calm, hold it close, let the outside fade below. When the water clears your mind, you discover different time. Every motion smooth and true, carving something strong in you. Leave the weight along the shore, find the strength you're looking for. Clear water, shoulders loosen with the flow. Gentle echoes come and go. Morning gathers through the glass, quiet moments slowly pass. The drums arrive with paces, steps, nothing forced and nothing rushed. The simple rhythm fills the room like the light before it blooms. Small routines become a guide, confidence begins inside. The finish isn't where I aim, it's who I am along the way. Breathe it in, let it stay, carry peace into the day. When the water clears your mind, you discover different time. Every motion smooth and true, carving something strong in you. Leave the weight along the shore, find the strength you're looking for. Clear water. Morning finds the open lane, nothing here is quite the same. The quiet always leaves a mark long after I leave.